Live from the lower level, it's Bourbon Bros KC.
Hey,
Hey, everybody.
Bourbon Bros KC. We are in the lower level.
Here we are.
Hey, Sean, thanks for joining.
I feel like we're a little more laid back today.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's laid back or if it's,
Pure exhaustion.
Yeah.
well, if anyone should be exhausted, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, ours was self-inflicted
Yeah.
exhaustion. This man right here.
It was self-inflicted. But
Yeah.
No. You had a business, right? I mean,
yeah.
For those of you who, what's up, Ty? Ty was there.
Ty was there.
For those of you who might have joined or even were maybe joined some of the live or even maybe even showed up, right? This past weekend, Ash and Anvil, the Bellows, and the Forge. Derek had an event, and Bourbon Bros were lucky enough to. We had Toby Kurtzinger in. Amazing.
That was so cool.
He's an outstanding guy.
Great guy.
I mean, him and his daughter, and Bella was here. And we went live on. The event started. It was a full meal and a big presentation. And people were there. The meal went on at. We went live at 6. The meal started at 7. But it was spectacular.
It was all night. It was awesome.
All night.
Awesome.
And Toby was just. I mean, even his daughter. Right. It was such a. They were respect and just to find out and just there's 4 or 5 sides to every story.
Mm-hmm.
We found that out, right? I mean, there's it was pretty wild. You have a different opinion, right? I mean, if you didn't have a positive opinion, there you go. Hey, there's Heath Royal. Oh, wait a minute, Andy.
Who's that guy?
Andy. So yeah, if you had a mixed opinion about him at all, Andy, if you had a mixed opinion at him at all, you wouldn't after that.
No, he's a real dude. He's a real guy, nice guy.
Got caught up.
Yep, got caught up.
Like he even said, everyone does something wrong. He got caught up in it, but again, the details of why, how, and whatever were kind of. You wouldn't find that out in Netflix.
No. There's a lot more to it than the Netflix
Not at all.
covered.
Yeah.
And it was just a cool experience to have him come in and tell his story. I met him, it's been 6 months ago probably, maybe even longer than that, I guess, down in Miami at an event where he was telling his story. But there he was really limited on time. He only got about 15 minutes to kind of talk. And he and I met there and sort of kindled the friendship, and I invited him up. And I'm so glad he came. It was really cool to meet him and have everybody in the shop be able to meet him, share some good whiskey, and just listen to his story, which is, like a lot of people in the industry. A lot of people in the industry have really unique stories. One of the things that we talked about when we went live last week, something that kind of resonated with me is, bootlegging's as old as whiskey.
Correct.
Right.
Right.
And we idolize these bootleggers and the story behind it, and we romance it. It's so cool. And we got to hang out with one of these guys.
Right.
It was pretty neat.
Right.
So,
no doubt. And again, it's to hear his side of the story is, again, he didn't say I didn't do it. I wasn't right. He's like, yeah, I did it. Shouldn't have done it.
Yep.
But
He wasn't as guilty as they made him out to be.
No at all. And it's funny the spending 30 days. I had no idea that Netflix didn't portray that okay, he got 15 years, and luckily he got out in 30 days. I mean, like he talked about, 30 days was on the table from day one. They were the only reason they wanted a conviction of 15 years is because it was a feather in their cap, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the funniest thing is everybody who was on the other side for the prosecution, the police, everybody, they were all customers.
Yeah.
So they were all freaking.
Yeah.
They were all freaking out.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Probably most of them, except for the sheriff, right?
Except for the ones that were really pushing it to make a name
the
for
sheriff.
themselves.
like a lot
So-
of things, it was political and it
Yeah,
was
it was very cool.
personal and
Yeah.
but yeah, that was a cool experience. So that was Friday
Friday.
night, and that included some dinner with. My
With-
parents made a great dinner.
Oh,
Oh
my
my God.
goodness. We were just talking about that before we went
Yeah,
live.
my dad did a pulled pork, and then my mom and her beans. Those were amazing.
Oh, those are.
And
bread pudding.
Yeah.
bread pudding.
Oh my goodness.
The potato salad was awesome. The whole dinner was great. It was a great experience.
It was
a great night.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And then there was Saturday.
That
Right?
was a big day. Yeah.
Saturday was incredible.
Saturday was unbelievable. I mean,
I almost want to go to St. Joe this weekend to see that on a bigger scale.
It was so
It
cool.
was wild.
I didn't know what to expect. Like I set all this up and I'd watched some YouTube videos of these guys fighting, but having them there, it was way more intense. Now, unfortunately, I was so busy running around because that was the busiest I've ever been. We probably had 250 people.
we
Yeah.
were up there, we were going, 300. I was like, there has to be at least 300 people. That was just in the yard and underneath the awning.
There were
And they were stacked behind the
yeah.
ring.
hmm
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, we had live music. So we had 6 different cigar vendors there. So Espinosa, Imami, Luciano, Drew Estate, United, and Toscana were all there doing cigar deals at our multi-vendor event. And this was the first time we've done a multi-vendor cigar event, which that was a unique experience. It was a great experience.
It
but
was cool.
It was different than anything I've ever done. We had mandatory fun coffee there.
Yep.
Which is cool. Showing off his coffee, a friend of mine. So if you haven't had that, check it out. His pecan coffee was amazing. I think this was the first time I had it. Was on Saturday.
We talked about doing a live with him, so maybe we got an open date. Maybe we ought to see if he's in town.
Yeah, and then we had Union Horse Whiskey.
Yep.
And I'm excited that they came because they showed off a new product that's getting ready to come out, and we're gonna be able to show it here live. What's that date?
The 9th.
9th. Yeah.
Our live,
So-
we're going live with their brand new bottle release.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to share that one. That was a great whiskey.
Toby even commented on his Facebook page.
I saw that.
He commented about that. He goes, "Wow,
Yeah. it was good.
something he's never heard of, and it's a smaller Kansas distiller." And he tried their stuff, and he was like, "Wow, that was really good."
Yeah, it was good.
And it is. So yeah, we're gonna have their business manager there who reps and
Yep.
does it all and gets it
Yep.
out there and makes sure everyone is aware of it. We're gonna have him on along with the new bottle.
And we had Hunter Crane, local musician, young guy.
He was the first one.
He was the first
Thought
one.
he did really well.
Yeah, he was really good.
He was great.
Yeah.
And he played for a few hours. And then we had a woman, Beth Lee, who came up from Texas to play for us. And she was great. And then the fighting started. And,
Well,
wow,
then you had Bourbon Bros KC on stage.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was cool.
So
And I didn't know that was happening until a couple hours beforehand.
Yep.
Mike says, "You're gonna get up there with me, right? What are we doing?"
Well, who else are we gonna have? So what you guys can go look. I mean, it's almost got 200 views already. I mean,
Really?
so for us to get 200 views on that, and then Toby he has like 200 views.
Wow.
So we actually went live for this is a little less than an hour.
Yeah.
Why they fought, so we had a dual screen. So when they were in there, we were kind of announcing.
Yeah.
Then our announcements was like, "Oh, they're
Right?
crazy. Oh, that hurts."
I've watched it a few times. I usually fast forward through our part, get back to the ring.
Yeah, and we did like 3 medieval pours, medieval garbage.
Those probably ended up on your bar
No,
afterwards.
actually, I gave them to Jeremy.
Oh.
He took them he's like, "Oh, I only have 20 bottles in my collection. I'll add these to my collection." I said, "You can have them."
I've had Lord Calvert. In fact, I have it at the bar. It's the Canadian whiskey. It's a good mixer. I do it in a cocktail. I did for Christmas.
Oh no, I get that one, but we were just up there drinking
But
it.
by
and-
itself, yeah,
Hmm?
there's a lot of
No.
good whiskeys out there.
Of all three of them, I thought the very old Barton was probably the best.
Yeah,
It was the best, but
I didn't hate
It
it.
wasn't great.
Oh my- that's your tagline.
That's it.
I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it, and mine is hard, rare and hard to find.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that was amazing. And then Justin came on.
The Justin White Band. Yep, they came.
He's
in.
good.
Yeah, they're great. Loud.
Yeah, they're very loud.
Very loud.
Yeah.
But a lot of fun. It was a great event. So
Yeah,
I'm still tired. I wish I had. I'm very happy how busy we were. That was the biggest. I mean, the most people we've ever had there. It was crazy how many people showed up for that.
Mhm.
And I didn't. I was like, oh man, I hope somebody shows up to this thing. I hope somebody comes.
Oh my.
It happened.
It happened. I wish that I wasn't so busy that I didn't hardly get to see much of it or enjoy much of it. I was running around like crazy, jumping around and serving drinks and cleaning up messes and taking out the trash and getting things set up. And
Oh, yeah,
keeping
you
things
were
moving.
running.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ty, I'm still recovering. So,
We get to
So,
see the man
You,
behind
you
the
had
wheel.
you had a good crew working for you.
yeah, I
mean,
did.
Those
I think they
those
were
girls
running, man.
those girls busted
were
their butts
running.
all night.
They worked
I
hard.
I didn't even make it into the cigar lounge all day,
Nah,
but the few times I glanced in there, there was a bunch of people in there too.
there
and-
was a line all day at the cigar lounge
Yeah,
register.
yeah.
There's a line.
Unfortunately, I was one of them, so I made sure to grab something from all of them.
Nice.
Yeah, I just gotta wait till the bill comes in, right? I may be. If you see a black eye or a bruise,
It's gonna
it's
gonna drop a bomb on it.
you know what it is. So, but I have my locker at Ashland Anvil's full, and this thing I don't think I can get another cigar in there.
Yeah.
I'll be
yeah, it
honest
looks
with
pretty
you.
full.
Oh, they're not even all in there. I have. Look at this.
Oh, you got more.
Well,
Oh, that's-
I'm banking on you. So
That's a great box.
Yeah,
Is
but
that what's in there?
it's no. Well, there's everything's in
man.
there.
What a great lineup here. This
Look
is
at-
Espinosa. You got Chef Special, Knuckle Sandwich Chef Special
Show the
2024, Knuckle Sandwich Chef Special, that's hard to say, Chef Special 2025, the Espinosa Especial, and the Knuckle Sandwich 57. Those have not been around. None of those are available anywhere anymore. That's
why I bought them, because you go, okay, you can't get those, you can't get those. These are all the last of these.
Yeah.
So I
Rare
just
and hard
grabbed
to
the
find.
box, rare and hard to find.
That's
So
right.
hey, that's on. So
Yep.
can't wait to smoke one of those. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Heath, they gave a 3-pack of them, little samplers, didn't they?
And-
Those were knuckle sandwiches.
And they're right behind your head, right behind your
Ah,
hat.
nice.
There's the Espinosa 601
Yeah.
bomb, big bomb box, right?
That is pretty dang
So
cool.
that
isn't it?
came with 10 cigars of the
Mhm.
601s.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was quite a quite a weekend.
Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you for
Supporting.
it.
I think you had to have just an awesome weekend.
It was a great weekend. But yeah, my legs are still sore. My back is still sore. It was.
So it also messed us up a little bit because it's Tuesday, right? And we always film Tuesdays, but it was a holiday weekend. So we've been talking about this, and then it was probably right at 5.
Yeah.
Right at 5, I went, Derek has this special time he runs on. It's called Stockton time.
Standard Stockton time.
Standard
yeah. We're
Stockton
about
time.
5 minutes behind everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah, or 10.
Or 10.
Um,
5 or 10.
But I was like, I better make sure Derek's good. So I called him. He answers. He's like, hey, what's going on? I go, not much. What are you doing? He goes, I'm taking the girls to see the horses. I said, you remember what today is? Let's just say all of a sudden it hit him. And it was a word. And I will say, though, you got here way before I thought you would.
I'm so fast. So fast.
His daughter's still sitting in the truck. Still
She's out
she's
upstairs
out
watching
she's out
TV
there
with
waiting.
the dogs, right? So yeah, it's a holiday messes you up, especially when you haven't slept in 5 weeks.
Actually, it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I went out to my parents' house. They live on Gardner Lake, and we went out there and went swimming and played in the water all day long. And then they stayed the night at my parents' house, all 4 of my kids. So Jessica and I went out to Aqua Penny's, kind of a fancy upscale Thai seafood place. I had a pour of their store pick Old Forester, and it was awesome.
Really?
I felt like it was lacking a little bit on the finish, but other than that, like the flavor was all there on the front of the palate. It was very good.
You're becoming one of those guys, huh? You go out to the store and you're like, next time you pick your bottle, you might want to think about the finish, right?
The finish, yep, yeah. It was a little weak on the finish, but they have a bottle of the. I'm gonna butcher. You guys are gonna know what it is. It's the Millennium. Is it the Weller Millennium?
Yes.
Yeah, they have a bottle of that, which I did
It's a
not get.
$2,000 bottle.
Yeah, I don't know how they got it. But,
It's and I feel like it's mostly because it's in a crystal
Really?
bottle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Toby could have told us what it actually is, probably.
Probably.
Well,
he was sharing
It's
some
probably
knowledge
it's
here in
probably
the lounge.
107 is what it is.
well, 107 is actually Pappy 10 or
Yeah.
Winkle, right?
Yeah.
Van Winkle 10.
Mhm.
So that's he said same thing,
Yeah.
right? So
What's up, Frankie?
Frankie,
Hey,
my
buddy.
favorite three. Oh, he dropped teeth like
Oh.
that.
Uh-oh.
He dropped teeth like a hot Frankie. He jumped in. So yeah. So well,
what
we'll
are we
tell
doing
you
tonight?
tonight. We are actually I was conflicted. I was just going to put out a whole thing of like different
Mhm.
store picks, right? But I guess the question is, what are we comparing them against?
Right.
So what we actually have here is we have 2 bottles of Eagle Rare and 2 bottles of regular Buffalo Trace. One's a store pick, one's not a regular pick. And then again, store pick and just a regular bottle
Right.
of both. The one thing is though, it's not we didn't pair an Eagle Rare. We're not going to drink 2 Eagle Rares, one store pick and one non-store pick, right?
Yeah.
All 4 of them, we don't know where they're sitting.
So it's totally random.
Totally random. So we're just picking. I guess what we're doing is picking the one we like the best, first, second, third, and fourth.
Okay.
And
See if we can identify.
you would think that 1 and 2, if it's store picks or they are actually state picks,
State picks. Okay.
Kansas State picks. So it's actually if it's
Who picks the state pick? Do you know?
I
How
don't
does
know
that
that.
work?
I don't know that
I have
answer.
no idea.
Frankie,
I don't know if there's like some of the largest buyers, liquor store buyers, maybe they get together and they can do a state pick, or that's no idea.
there you
could
go.
be
I
way
told
off
you.
on that.
Look at Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie. I don't know. That was just a regular off-the-shelf Buffalo Trace.
But it's a big bottle.
It was a liter bottle.
He wants it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and try some more because I was so tired and I really didn't pay that close of attention to it. I'm gonna have to go back and try it. So yeah, at the dinner we did a pour of Buffalo Trace, and then there was what was it?
There was Eagle Rare, and then
That
there
was
was
a state pick.
There was a
and then there,
stag.
that was a state
The
pick.
Stag, yeah.
Okay, and then there was a Stag 26A,
Yeah.
26A. Yeah,
which was good.
they were all great.
Hey Heath, well Heath. So
Yeah.
So no, it was good. I mean, it was just a lot going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, when you're in your position, it was kind of hard to enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
For me, when he was talking with the dinner, I just kind of sat back in the corner, enjoyed a cigar, and just kind of chilled a little bit,
Took
right?
it in, yeah.
Brenda, I gotta say, Brenda took some amazing pictures.
Yes, she did.
We shared them with Toby, and he
Yep.
shared them all on his page, on his Facebook page.
Yep.
So that was very, very cool.
Yep.
So, hey, BSB loved it too. I know BSB's probably not on because he literally left here. I had to get up at 3:30 in the morning
Mhm.
to drive him to the airport because his Uber didn't show up. It got right to the point and it says, "Sorry, we couldn't find you an Uber." And so I jumped in and I drove him to the airport at 4 in the morning and got back. He landed in Houston and got right on a cruise, and now he's out in the ocean somewhere cruising.
Rough
Oh,
life.
man, that must be tough.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It was tough. So why don't we we're 20 minutes in this
Yeah,
thing. Why don't
let's
we
get into it.
why don't we get it on? We'll try number 1. I guess again the goal here is 1, 2, rate your 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll see where they end up. Is it really, if you're getting a state pick, is it better than just buying a bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
So
Right. Pour number 1.
all right, pour number uno. I don't know who's got. Pour number 1 all has Bourbon Bros glasses in it, right?
Mm.
Yes, sir.
So
These are awesome.
you want to try something in it? Left. All right, left camera. See, look at those glasses.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Very nice. Hmm.
Okay, so it's
This is good. This is one of those setup things again, right?
Buffalo Trace or Eagle Rare.
Well, I think I think you're usually gonna get more off the find out if it's oaky on the back, right? If you're gonna find out, if you're gonna think it's a Buffalo Trace. The nose is good.
The nose is great. It's a little light on the nose.
True, but it's not overwhelming, right?
No. How long ago were these poured into the glasses? Because they were here when I got here.
They've been open, so
Yeah.
they've been about an hour.
Yeah,
so
they were
they've
here
had
when I
time
got
to
here,
open
too.
up too, right? So good legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, none of these should really be bad, right? So, all right. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Mm.
It's got an oaky finish.
It does. Yep.
Got an oaky finish.
Actually got a bit of a hug on the back end.
It's kind
Really?
of, a little bit.
To me, it's a little weak. But I got the oaky.
No,
That's
it
kinda-
doesn't choke it out of it.
the oak is a little strong. So I would imagine it's Negro Rare, right? I don't know. I guess it's been so long since I've had the regular Buffalo Trace that do I know what it really tastes
I was
like?
gonna say
Right?
I was going the other direction on that. I was gonna say that's a Buffalo Trace.
I think it's Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, because of the week.
I get a little like a fruity note. Kind of reminds me of like almost like raspberry without the heavy berry. Like I don't know. It's like that light,
So it's just raz.
bright. It's just raz. Yeah,
It's just Raz.
just raz. It's kind of bright and but I get a little bit of that fruitiness on the front of the palate, and then it's all oak on the finish.
It tastes good.
But then maybe it's like a little bit of anise or something on the back.
Well, I don't
Like
know
in
what
that
that
long
is,
finish.
though. Definitely getting the oak on the back, but
Like licorice, black licorice.
no, I'd probably stop drinking if it was black licorice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
I don't know. Average to me, right? Again, I get a free dog. Toscano cigars rock. So I sent you a picture yesterday that, and it wasn't a Toscano, Frankie. It was actually a
It was a
Oh,
Roma Craft.
yellow label,
Yep, Roma Craft.
and that's by who?
Roma Craft by Skip Martin.
Okay, but who
And
gave?
Michael
I
Dawes.
thought Kyle gave it to him,
Kyle Rollins gave it to you.
and he thought he called me yesterday when he was smoking it, and he says I need more.
I smoked one. I smoked that cigar this morning because you sent me that text,
He said
and I tried it again.
those are amazing cigar. He said he absolutely loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
So do you
Check out
have
Roma
more?
Craft stuff. Yeah. I just started carrying that. That's one of the new ones that I started carrying in the humidor.
Oh, he loved that cigar. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Kyle gave it to him. Yeah.
And what a cool brand that is. It's kind of a nerdy brand, Roma Craft. Roma comes from Mike Rosales, so that's the Ro and Roma, and Skip Martin, which is the Ma and Roma
Oh,
for Martin. And actually, I was working at the shop one day, and I get a call from Nicaragua on my phone. That's weird. And I pick up, and it's Skip and Mike calling me. Hey, why don't you carry our stuff in the store? I was like, well, honestly, I love your cigar. That's a great question. I love Roma Craft stuff. It just, whatever, for whatever reason, never happened. So I made it happen. We got it.
Hell, let's set it up.
Yep. So I'm glad you liked it, Frankie.
he loved it.
What'd you get on complexity here?
I just got not a lot. I mean, to me, it was easy to drink, but there just wasn't a lot. To me, there wasn't a lot to it. The balance was just, and I didn't get any. I didn't get any spice whatsoever. Mouthfeel was just, to me, it was like just drinking it'd be it'd be one of those everyday pours things, right? Or maybe even a good mixture. That's
Right.
So that makes it you're right. It probably makes it a Buffalo Trace, right? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to answer yet because I'm not even going to put what I think yet, just because I want to taste the others, right?
I agree with you. I'm not writing down what I think it is yet, but I did score it, so it's good. It's a good, easy drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not offensive, but
No.
just doesn't blow me away.
I mean, I was the medium. You were 32. I was 26.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I didn't add it.
all right. You need fingers and toes?
5, 10, 26.
I gave it a 26 too. Wow. All
I
right.
didn't hate it. So
All right. Well,
I hate it.
number 2.
number 2.
Oh, yeah, I guess could rinse a little, huh?
My number 2 is Jaime.
BSB.
BSB.
I got my dog.
Dog. I haven't seen your dog.
He was on. I saw him say hello a little bit ago.
Oh, was he? All right.
Whoa. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Getting in a brand new F-150 with leather interior.
I like this.
Real
nose,
leathery?
I like this nose better than the first one.
Yeah.
The first one I was honestly getting a lot more ethanol on it.
Yeah.
Just
I was gonna say I would never know about what that is, but
Oh.
wow, it's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah, very leathery, right?
yeah.
I wish they would make a candle that smells like this or a cologne that smells like
They've
this.
tried.
What's this?
It's never the same.
Lachelle.
Yeah.
Derek wants a candle that smells like this.
This one.
She makes candles too.
Nice.
She does everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
She's a Jane of all trades.
Jane of all trades. I like the nose on it. I'm gonna heat this here so it has, the normal bourbon notes. Ooh, there's something there. Something a little fruity. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Pomegranate.
Really?
Nah, I don't know what a pomegranate smells like.
Heath, we need you.
Yeah.
Bourbon notes.
If you want honest opinions on notes,
I like the aroma.
you're
though.
gonna have to come back.
I'm a
Heath.
fan.
I like the aroma. All right.
All right.
Cheers.
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 Super light.
Yeah.
Not a lot to it. Tiny bit of spice up front on me. My second pour is usually,
It's very clean. Very crisp.
Hmm.
I don't know. What do I get off this? Again, I get a little bit of that. I don't know if this, I hear people talk about this in whiskey, but almost like medicinal. But it sounds bad when you say that. Like
no,
it
no,
sounds like a
you're
negative
not
thing.
wrong. It doesn't taste. To me, it doesn't taste great.
Really?
To me, I would mix this.
See, I really like it. And when I say medicinal, it sort of has a negative connotation, I think. But
But to me, when you say medicinal to me, I'm thinking it does have it because I don't get any finish at all.
no.
It's bitter. The finish to me is a little bitter. Again,
I don't
complexity, balance, mouthful, uniqueness.
I don't necessarily get bitter off of it.
I just get a
It's
bitter.
just very weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get a very bitter back. To be honest with you.
I think the taste up front's pretty good though.
I actually, I like this. I would drink this. So
You like Malort.
it's true. I do like Malort.
He doesn't necessarily like it.
Rich, there's
Just
Rich.
doesn't hate.
Yo.
I just don't hate it. That's right.
Rich is here.
But comparing the first one we tried to this one, I'd drink this no problem. Like, I'd have no problem putting this on my shelf.
Yeah. I scored this one very low.
I think for the most part, I'm a little lower just because there's not a lot to it. But I think the aroma and the taste up front are pretty good. But it's not complex at all.
No.
Not at all.
With the taste that you get versus the finish, the balance is not there.
No.
But it is something. I'm almost certain I know which ones they are. I'm just can't figure out if they're store picks or regular bottles.
Right.
That's the hardest part. But if anything, if at least you can get the
Yeah.
That's it.
I scaled my first one wrong.
Mm-mm.
My score is different. It's out of 1 through 5, not 1 through 10. Whoops.
What do you drink? What are you drinking, Nick?
I'm drinking the second option you guys had.
Mm. We're on the same one. Good.
You like it?
It's okay. I think letting it sit there and breathe definitely changed the smell because I basically just got isopropyl alcohol off. Like
Really?
all the ethanol was really apparent, and when you guys were talking about the smell, like it just did not sound like the same bourbon.
Yeah, I actually, and that's why I asked earlier, because I've really noticed that when you pour and then you leave it open and you let it sit for a
Open
little
it up,
bit,
definitely.
it opens up, you know, it oxidizes a little bit, and
Mhm.
the ethanol kind of evaporates off of it, and it's a different whiskey, for better or worse. And so if yours is fresher out of the bottle,
No, that's true, right?
uh,
Yeah, because he's
right.
getting it. He just did a pour, so
Mhm.
I never thought of that. That's a good. That's a
Now, with the flavor, I did agree that it was slightly bitter at the end. So I do agree with you on that.
Yeah.
yeah. I got better. I got better in the back. You see what Rich just said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Isopropyl alcohol.
Fancy.
He is my college educated son, Rich. So more than his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's off camera in his recliner at home.
Way off camera. I think the aroma on number 2 saves it for me.
That helped, right? But it didn't. I scored it at 20.
I have a 23.
Well, it's wrong about. What did you get over there? 40?
27, actually.
Really?
Thanks. And after I adjusted for my scale being off on the first one, I came up at 28.
Oh, so we're all about the same. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So will all three either be really good, or will three be really bad? All right. Big fan of Nick around. Of course, that's his wife. So, all right. You guys ready for number 3?
Number 3.
Who you got? Who you got on 3?
I got Mr. Whiskey Gents Eric
You got
Serrano.
Hammy.
I got
Hambone.
There you
Hambone.
there we go.
Hammy will join right when we're getting off because he always misses it by an hour.
Yeah.
I got Frankie Bourbon.
I don't know. I think he's down the St. Padre right now.
Oh, he is down there at St. Padre.
Or
So
South Padre.
I
not
got
St.
Frank,
Padre.
whatever it's called. All right, we jumped over here. So, and it didn't come on, Nick. So I think we're over here, right? Yeah, we are over here. So, all right, we're over here, even though it's on. There, it's on now.
There it is.
Frankie wants
We're
to
good.
made the bread pudding.
What?
That was
Who-
my mother, Frankie, that made the bread.
Frankie, I'm telling you.
That was, she's a great cook. But I think one of the secrets there was instead of using cream in the recipe, she used Buffalo Trace bourbon cream, which I think took it to the next level.
It
Yeah.
was.
It was something else.
It was spectacular. I'm not
Yeah.
lying. It was spectacular.
I was hanging out with her yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, you got any more bread pudding?" No. Dang
Can you make some?
it. Can you make it?
So, yeah. Tom Dreyer, he's a big fan of Nick too. Wonder why. Grandpa. All right, 3. Stronger. More nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something there. What is that?
Isopropyl alcohol.
I don't get that word. I can't even say it.
Polypropylene.
Nope.
You can't say it. What the heck was that?
Man, that's good.
That's good.
I love
Yeah.
that nose. So, Nick, you doing this one too? No?
It's almost a little sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet
Like
on the
like
nose.
a fruity sweet, not a
It is.
not a honey.
I
sweet or
picked up
anything.
something that I couldn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I just happened to be drinking the same
Oh,
thing as you
okay,
guys. I'm
all
not
right.
following along.
Which one was it? That's right.
It was one of them.
I like the nose.
Yep, I like it.
I like the nose. Picking up caramely. Picking up oak. Picking up oak too. So, yeah, I do like it.
That's good.
Cheers.
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 Little spice.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Little fruity, little caramely, spice on the back. Nice. It didn't overwhelm me with the heat, but it gave me a little hug.
I think the finish is better. Was the best, like strongest finish.
A lot more complex to me.
Yeah, more complexity. The taste is great.
Yeah.
I do like this one.
Yeah.
Finish. I mean, finish good. Just one of those things. Man, that was good. I do like that one the best so far.
Yeah, that's my favorite so far.
This, we're gonna just get. At least me. I'm gonna get blasted on this one, right? So we're all saying the same thing, though. Out of my Frankie bourbon. Chat clip that. I was just told to say that, and I have no idea what it means. It's one of them. We're back to the middle. It's one of them young things, right? Yeah. So.
Well, now we got all the lights on.
Chat clip that. So, all right.
This is
So
interesting.
complexity.
Oh, never mind.
There we go.
That one was stayed on for a while.
Yeah.
Sorry. I keep switching them. I just want you guys to be shocked, right?
Oh, Rich, I know it's not the Blue Note pick.
Plot twist. That's funny. That'd be really good.
Yeah.
I rated that one again. But the rating is I'm rating it obviously against the others too, right?
Yeah.
So
Mine's definitely a little higher than the other ones on this one.
Yep. Mine's higher.
So okay.
Yep. I like that one. I wish that there was. I think that so far, and I don't know if maybe I'll influence your guys' opinions here. I think all three of them have sort of a weak mouthfeel. I wish there was more to it. on all
Oh,
three of them,
for sure.
Right.
There's nothing.
I don't think these are nerdy whiskeys. These aren't whiskeys for someone who's really into bourbon, right? I think
No.
all three of these would be a good beginner whiskey.
Like Heath.
Well, and Eagle Rare, it's always to me been a beginner whiskey.
Really?
Even though it's been hard to find and everybody always wants to hunt it down.
Rare and hard to find.
I've got a buddy that's considerably younger than us, considerably younger than you. But he was over trying a bunch of pours, and Eagle Rare was the one that he didn't hate.
Well, I cut my teeth on Eagle Rare. I mean,
Yeah.
when Heath and I started doing this, I think I had 7 bottles of Eagle Rare, and I thought it was the best stuff in the world. Right? I mean, and so as you start to develop your palate, right? I mean, if it's not 120, 130 proof, I mean, you're not, it's kind of just one of those. Again, you can say a beginner pour, but it's good and it's good in an old fashioned. It's a good pour. It's good for someone that wants to come over and doesn't want to drink what we're going to drink at the very end here when we pop.
Right. Yeah, and I'm not dogging on Eagle Rare. I still go to it now and then. It's a great pour.
No, it isn't. It's an easy pour, right?
It just made me laugh that of all the things I had that I think are phenomenal. That's what he was like. This is my speed right here.
At least you got somebody who's younger and drinking it.
Yeah.
Right. That's the goal. Because a lot of things now is this generation isn't drinking it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they're drinking
all the weeds.
seltzers and weed, and like even Toby talked about that, right? He goes, this generation now is doing so many different things other than they're not connoisseur of bourbon, right?
I can't do seltzers. It tastes like TV static.
Yeah,
and this generation doesn't know what TV static is, so
that's true. That's why they like it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, but I also think like I have some young bartenders working for me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I make them try all sorts of weird stuff, like Malort. I make them try things when they come in.
One of those bosses.
But I let them. I poured them all a little bit of that stag the other night, and some of the Eagle Rare, and
Mhm.
and they're all so young and their palates are not developed. You know, they don't really like cigars. Although they've all tried cigars with me, but they don't really like it, and they don't really like the whiskey either. You know, they want their drinks to taste like
Fruit.
cranberry juice or
Yeah, yeah.
you know, pineapple juice or whatever it may
Right.
be. And there was a time that I liked that too. That now it's hard to go back to it once you develop the palate for it. But
Because you're looking for something else, right? You're looking for more.
right,
Yeah.
You know, you're looking for that little bit of that. You're getting that nuttiness. You're looking for some of that. You know, I'm down in their grandma's basement. You know, a little more spice, right? You're
Right,
looking for
right.
something a little heat, little
a
hot.
little more complexity, and
Oh yeah,
I want to taste the whiskey. You know, I don't want to cover it up. I don't want to bury it under a bunch
Right.
of syrups or fruit or whatever. I want to taste it.
and when you know, and this younger generation goes out to a bar. I mean, and they're gonna drink and they're gonna drink shots, right? Just like Rich
Right.
said right there.
Right.
Tequila shots, right?
Right.
No one says, "Give me a bourbon shot,"
No.
right? I
But-
mean, it's just
But give it 10 years and that generation
absolutely
will, I mean,
grow up.
like
Come
it.
on.
They want it.
Really?
Yeah. Your
That's
palate will
funny.
develop.
Absolutely. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I didn't even say that right, Ty.
It's good.
So TV static. I don't even get TV static.
Out of seltzers, that's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's like
I-
somebody.
I can't seltzer.
It's like somebody took carbonated water and then on the other side of the room yelled out lemon.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
You probably like LaCroix, don't you?
Like what?
LaCroix. That
Uh,
that
Ugh.
how do you describe
Dude,
LaCroix? It's not a
static.
water, it's like a static. That's how
Yeah.
you describe it.
Yeah, it's static with
Now
like
I like
a
this.
whisper of
Right. Somebody just walked a line by the.
Yeah,
the
with a
store.
yeah.
I like this.
yeah.
But I'm new
The
into that
Topo
too.
Chico, right?
And now I've started liking that a little bit, but
I like this.
there was a time that I did not like that.
Back to the middle.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. Well, hey, real quick, we'll have a little break here with you guys. Those of you who sent bottles or sent me money, because right behind me down here is the barrel,
Mm.
the number 2 barrel of the 114
Yeah.
that we also had in honey. So this weekend, while I had BSB, John BSB, and I had Frankie here, did a little blind pour with them, and they tried the original because I had a little bit of bottle of original,
Mhm.
and they tried they tried what's coming out of the barrel
Nice.
and liked it a lot. In fact, compared it a lot to the first one,
Good.
Okay.
to where the point where John BSB was like, I kind of like the second one better. I think Frankie said a little bit better on the first one,
Mhm.
but they're so close that you really can't tell. So
Well, and there's still time. It's still in the barrel.
so I figured we'll give it a couple more weeks and try it and see what it is. But
Fantastic.
yeah,
I'm
Rich
excited.
sent one too. So it's there's not much for us to drink here because everyone sent us
Yeah.
barrels. Everyone sent it. to
That's
us,
all right. I can finally finish my first bottle that I've been nursing.
Derek is not much older than the people behind the camera. That's kind of
It's true. It is true.
It's
Yeah.
just the beard that makes you look old.
Mhm.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
His beard's not all gray yet. Mine's
Yeah, that's
kinda-
true, right?
It's
That's
coming
true.
through.
So, all right. So, yeah. So, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the barrel, right? Because a lot of people out here provided some of that. So,
Yeah.
all right. Number 3. Hey, ready?
Number
This
4.
has to be number 4.
Yeah.
See, hey, this is going to have to be the best one, Rich, because
It's a short pour.
Yeah.
sipping, it's a short pour, sipping with Rich. So, all right. Well, here we go.
Well, who do you have?
Who do you have?
Whose is this?
Oh, that's
That's Rodney.
Rodney.
Rodney,
Killen's
yeah,
on.
yeah. Yeah.
He's on. I haven't seen him tonight.
And
I got
I've
the
got
t-shirt.
Who do you got?
Bob's Bourbon Odyssey.
Who's local, right?
He's local.
Bob's local.
Oh,
I'm
this is
getting-
throwing me off.
I'm getting isopropyl thorough alcohol.
I'm not getting any alcohol, so I'm not sure where your nose is going.
That's the winner. I don't know.
I think I'm almost back to that leathery smell.
I'm a little embarrassed to say what I'm getting ready to say because I think it's so silly.
Celery.
But you know when you have a certain smell or a certain taste and it takes you back to like a moment in time,
Sure.
right? The first whiff on here was like I don't know why it reminded me of this, but I just had this image in my head when I was a kid, my parents moved us overseas, and we lived in Edinburgh. And I took a sip of this, and just in my head, it was boom. I'm on the road in front of my school there in Edinburgh. That's a little bit of like maybe like the rain, like the what's that smell of like the dirt, the earthy.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of that.
I don't-
The word for
I don't
that.
know the word of it, but I can definitely smell it when the rain's coming in.
Mud?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, a little. It's
Wet. What's the word for
Uh,
wet dirt?
Mud.
yeah, but then I don't know. I don't know why that image popped to my head. So it's like, bam, that's what I remembered when I sipped on this.
Nick's giving you a view.
Yeah, petrichor.
That's it. Yep, that's
Again, you guys are talking well over my head.
isopropyl mildew.
Mildew.
Mhm.
Nice.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird that's what it took me to, but
And what word was that?
It was petrichor.
petrichor. I knew it started with a P. Petrichor. That's the name for the.
You
the smell
educated
of rain.
people are talking way over my head.
Hmm.
And Moses, there are bourbons aged in beer barrels.
Hmm.
In fact, Rieger, they did a bourbon.
Mhm.
Then they gave it to the KC Beer Company, with the BIER company,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
They did a beer in theirs then, and then when they sent it back, Rieger did one. Rieger then put it peat. There you go.
Frankie says use the chart, so I should use the chart.
Is that on there?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Frankie Saturn goes, these charts are the best.
I mean, start up in the earthy area, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, so woody to me, and then it goes wet, dry, fresh, old, toasted, charred. Kind of get that, right? So that's oak, maple, cedar, pencil shavings, charcoal.
Yeah, it's just
That's what I'm getting.
wet rain, or rain. I guess what would be rain, but rain, wet, and concrete are all on here. Cellar, barnyard, rickhouse.
Huh.
Anyway, yeah, it's just strange that weird.
I don't know. You
Uh-huh.
started talking about Edinburgh, and my mind went straight to like Braveheart. So I'm picturing
Yeah.
horse-drawn carts. So I'm like, I don't know if
Mhm.
that smells quite what I'm getting off of this, but
You know, you said Edinburgh, but I was thinking, is that somewhere out by Bakersfield? But no, maybe not, huh?
Maybe not. Yeah, weird. Okay, so are we ready to taste this thing?
yeah.
we are. We are. We're getting.
Let's
We're
just
getting.
taste this.
All right.
Mm.
Woody to me. Little spice on the back. Back of the tongue, I got a little spice. Man, I have no clue. It's good though. It's caramely.
It is. It's caramel.
It's
caramel.
it's caramel to me. Complexity is good. I like the mouthfeel on it.
My stomach liked it.
Wow.
It said yum.
I think the mic probably picked that up.
I'm telling you, right? Oh my goodness, that was a ready. That was one of these. We can't hear it, but you guys are gonna see. Or we'll go this one. We'll go this one. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
I wish I knew what you were doing.
Yeah, you guys, you'll have to watch it to know what
Go
I'm
back and
doing.
watch.
So you'll have to watch like this, and then for me, it was like this. Okay, so you guys will have to watch after to see what I did.
Yep.
So, that I don't know.
I like this one.
I do too. I thought the aroma was fantastic.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm getting more of a, like I said, I'm getting better on the back.
Now, I
Yeah.
guess for some context there, when you were hitting those buttons
Yeah.
after you hit them, that would have been a good time to say, chat, clip that.
Chat clip that. No, bad timing. Remember, I'm the oldest person here.
It's
So,
okay. I don't know what it means
neither.
on the panel. I'm the youngest, so.
You know the key to a good punchline is the timing. I feel like that joke goes a little different than I thought too.
I'm trying.
We're gonna
I'm
edit
trying.
that out.
I'm trying. I don't know. I
Jack,
guess the next
Jack, cut
questions
that.
are: Do you guys have any idea which or what?
I think I've got a good guess at least.
I think I know which ones are which, but pick versus non-pick.
I think I got that down too. Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think I got mine. I don't know if it's going to be right. but
I got my
mine.
guesses at least.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
We just have two flipped.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I hope you're right. So, you good over there?
Yeah, doing math now.
I got a lot of scribbled out numbers here where I was adding.
It's hard to
incorrectly.
do. 36, 9, 12, 20, 35. Oh, that last one was my highest.
Rabbi up in the comment asked about beer aged whiskeys.
Right.
We have that barrel of Blue Note.
Right. Did we
I
talk
have the
about?
barrel.
Did you reach out to them?
I have reached out. I've been in contact with a brewery about doing a special project with that. And
With that barrel.
Yep, with that barrel, and also with the cigar manufacturer to do something with that as well. So we're gonna make the most out of that barrel.
Nice.
But potentially something with beer. So
Right. And I've been into that brewery. They have some pretty good stuff.
I got some great stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we can take a bottle and do the, create the create the cigars like, we did in the past too,
Yes,
right?
Yes, we will be doing that. For sure. That was wonderful.
Andy's going 4 for
4 for 4.
4. Uh-huh.
We'll see.
Well,
You recovered from the weekend, Sean? Hope so. So, we haven't. Well,
not
maybe.
yet.
Not yet? We're getting there. We're
Yeah,
getting there.
it's getting close.
So now, are you guys going to tell us? Well, we'll say what we think on the first one, right?
Mhm.
And then we'll see where we are compared to. Does that work? Okay.
All right.
Andy, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start.
What'd
I-
you rate it at first?
I
What was your
have
number?
my first rating as a 26.
26. Okay.
And I thought that it was just the standard Buffalo Trace.
I put mine at a 28, and I put it as standard Buffalo Trace.
So I put it as a 26, and I put it as regular Eagle Rare.
Okay.
This is where we flipped, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So,
Oh,
2 favorites first, 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
yeah, 3 and 4.
3 and 4 are my 2 favorites.
4 was my favorite, followed by 3.
I ranked 3 36, and I ranked 4 at 39.
I was 3 at 31 and 4 at 35.
I had 3 at 33 and 4 at 35. So
Well,
we're all in the same.
Yeah.
we're all in the same
4,
field. We're all in the
was
same
our
ballpark.
favorite.
Just one of us is going to be wrong.
Yeah.
So, all right, what was pour number 1?
Number 1 is Buffalo Trace Regular.
So check marked on that one.
Congratulations. So
Thank you,
that's,
sir. Doctor.
Is that what you thought
Doctor.
it was?
Yep.
That's what they both
That's
did.
what-
I
yep.
did not.
What do you think number 2 is?
What did you think number 1
Well,
was?
before we get into
Oh, you
number
thought it
2,
was Eagle Rare.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, everyone. Chaos.
We'll go
Okay.
through it, I think. Yeah, I thought that was good. Are we going in number 2 now?
Yeah, we can go into number 2. I mean, number 1,
Yeah.
I was pretty sure that was the Buffalo Trace just because it had a little more heat to it, and
Yep.
every time I have Eagle Rare, it's just a whole lot smoother and just not a lot there.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. You know, if you look at your number, our total score is out of 50. I have it at 28.
Yeah,
So
26.
that's, right in the middle. Right.
Mhm.
What did you have it at?
On the first one, 26.
26. Yeah.
But I was wrong.
Right, but
Only
it,
on
we
your
ranked
score.
it. We
We ranked it on our
it
slate,
out,
so
right?
we were all in the same
Yeah.
ballpark.
right in the middle. it's a good whiskey. It's fine.
Yeah.
So my
Good
second one's
Buffalo Trace.
wrong because that's I had a Buffalo Trace non.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really matter now, right?
So what did you rank the second one?
Ranking is a 20. It was my lowest one.
I was actually a step up on the second one. I was a 27.
It was my lowest one at a 23.
Was it your lowest as well?
23
Yeah.
out of 50.
Again, I thought it was a Buffalo Trace non, so obviously I'm wrong, right? So
I have Eagle Rare regular.
Eagle Rare regular. Standard Eagle Rare is
well,
what
if
I
these
put.
guys both get 4 for 4, I'm gonna quit.
You promise?
All right, what is it?
So number 2 is Eagle Rare State Pick.
Oh.
And I ranked it worst.
Mm-hmm.
We all ranked it worst.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Just glad I bought a bunch.
I didn't rank it worse. I mean, I ranked it worse than the non-state pick, but I ranked it better than the Buffalo Trace, the first one.
There was a
So-
clear difference between 1 and 2. You know, Eagle Rare and Buffalo Trace come
Yeah.
from the same distillery. It's coming. You know, I was worried that they were going to be so similar that we wouldn't be able to.
They were all different.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's an Eagle Rare State pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whoever was on that team shouldn't be invited back, I guess.
Right? No kidding, huh? Wow. Yeah, I had it as a 20. Didn't give me a good taste. That's when I think I said was bitter, right? I mean, to me, there was no complexity, balance, mouthfeel, uniqueness, right? There was nothing to it. It was pretty blah.
Now, I thought the mouthfeel was fine, but everything else, the complexity, the balance, the uniqueness, I took that down. The aroma was really good.
The aroma was great.
The finish I took down, but the taste I had up a little bit because up front I thought the taste was pretty good. It just didn't do anything afterwards.
The best thing for me was the aroma.
Yeah, the
'Cause
aroma.
that was my highest ranking. My aroma was fun. My aroma was up there.
I thought that this was. I think that this was fairly well balanced. There was nothing that was like
Yeah,
where it was like overly, one thing or the other. I felt balance was fine, but there was very little complexity. There was just.
But
right,
there was
it tastes like bourbon.
my problem was there was balance of nothing.
It was balanced, but there was no complexity. There was no uniqueness.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess when I didn't have any of that, that just automatically for me took the balance down because I think they all go hand in hand.
Mhm.
All right. All right, let's get this thing going now. Next number 3, I had Eagle Rare State pick, so obviously I'm wrong. And I had it as a 36.
I had Eagle Rare State pick as well. I put it at a 33.
I've got Buffalo Trace state pick. I've got it at 31.
Eagle Rare regular.
Yep.
Dang.
I feel like when you tried these back to back and then you compared it to the others, there were 2 that were so similar, and then you could tell that 2 are the Buffalo Trace and 2 are the Eagle Rare.
Yeah.
Then it was just figuring out which was which.
So I'm going 0 for 4.
Sweet. Is anyone better
No,
than
I'm not.
Mike?
I'm going. At least I picked an Eagle Rare. So, because we're running close to time here, I mean, for my poor 4, I mean, I picked that as a Buffalo Trace State pick, but I had it ranked my number 1. So that's obviously just isn't it the Buffalo Trace regular, right?
No, that's a state pick.
No, that's the state pick.
Oh, it is a state pick.
Yeah.
Oh, so I did get one.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. I had it as the Buffalo Trace state pick as well, and I had it rated my highest.
Same here.
I had it as the Eagle Rare state pick.
So I got 1 out of 4.
Yeah, me too.
I had 2 out of 4.
Yeah. The cigar guy says, I know nothing about much, but
Right. My thought here was, the Buffalo Trace in my head was going to be, just my preconceived thoughts on this was the Buffalo Trace was going to be more mellow, less flavorful, where the Eagle Rare was going to be a step up in quality. A step
same
up
here,
in
same thought,
complexity, a
same
step
thing.
up in balance, a step up from the Buffalo Trace. And then when I was trying to pick, I thought, okay, if I was convinced that 1 and 4 were Buffalo Trace. I fear that the state pick would be a little step up from the standard.
correct.
And
You'd
that's
hope,
how I
right?
That's what I hope. But then with Eagle Rare, I actually preferred the regular over the state pick. So
Well, I think we did good. I mean, it was, It's always like you said. They're always so interesting, right? You're trying to, especially when we were. I mean, every one of them was close, right? I mean, but
Yeah.
that state pick, whoever picked that Eagle Rare, whoever picked that
Eagle Rare State
Eagle Rare state pick,
Yeah.
like Nick said, go home.
Next time.
So it was crazy. Oh, come on, Frankie, you just make me feel good. So clean a glass.
I got one.
I'm gonna.
Water in there.
I cleaned my dog out.
All right.
So while we, something we always do, right? We always open something in the end, right? And just to try to drink it. So this week I picked a handshake. So I'll tell you, this is a rare character, 21-year American light whiskey, 144.42 proof.
Wow.
This should be different than what we've had to pour.
Yes.
So while I pour these, no, I didn't go 0 for 4, by the way.
Nope. Nope. Not 0 for 4.
Okay, give a definite worth it or not, or give a.
That says nuanced. You're welcome. I'm gonna need a definition.
Definitely worth. I mean,
friend.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked
that Buffalo Trace state pick was absolutely hands down better than the Buffalo Trace.
Correct, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And I think that, in my opinion, the Eagle Rare state pick and the regular standard Eagle Rare wasn't different enough to say.
I'm gonna go look for a state pick.
Right.
Yeah. But I think with the Buffalo Trace, it was
Right.
So
yeah, it definitely was. I mean, it was good.
Right.
It was. When we all ranked it.
Yeah, it was all of ours highest.
It was all of us highest.
Yep.
So, and the standard Buffalo Trace was my lowest. I know the Eagle Rare was state pick was you guys' lowest, but mine was only a 1 point difference there. So
yeah, it wasn't very good. So while I pour these, why don't you talk about next week? Because next week we're back at Ash and Anvil.
Back at Ash and Anvil. That's the second, right?
So
that's when we have.
Yes.
That's when we have Norma.
Yeah.
Norma Rose. Very cool. I'm excited about having her on. She's a good friend of mine, and she has been a cigar shop owner. She's not currently a cigar shop owner, but she is a cigar enthusiast. Her husband is a rep within the industry, which I'm sure we'll get into. But I'm excited to have her perspective because, there are not a lot of women smoking cigars.
Mm-hmm.
I say that, but I mean, it's definitely more of a man's thing.
Sure.
As a cigar shop owner, I hope that every woman starts smoking cigars because
I've seen quite a few women in your shop
I feel
smoking cigars.
I think that I get more women than I've seen in any other store. But I'm excited to hear her perspective on it. And I think that a lot of women that do smoke cigars don't do it in a lounge because they feel out of place.
Right.
And that was something that we were very aware of when we were putting our lounge together is we want to make it very welcoming, especially to women. But I am excited to have her on and tell us her experience and her story.
Sarah, you do have a lot of women in your shop, right? So I mean, yeah, it's cool. I mean, they were there. I mean, I saw her all weekend, right? She was there all weekend with I mean, there's a lot of ladies in your place. I mean, it's cool, right?
Well, Norma's got a great palate. She's got a great palate. I'm not sure how into whiskey she is, although I do know that her and her husband have a pretty good whiskey collection at home.
Well, but then if she's not into whiskey, maybe we need to get him on sometime too.
I've already talked to him. He would love to be in. But yeah, I'm excited to hear her thoughts. And, they talk about how women can see and smell and taste 15% more on either side of the spectrum than men. Think about, Stinky Cigar Lounge. That's one that I'm very familiar with.
And my wife points that out every time I come home.
I go in, it smells good. My wife comes in, it stinks in here. That's a common thing that I hear, right? So I'm excited to hear another perspective. So,
all right, well,
tell me what this is again.
This is
It's right there.
rare character, 21-year American light whiskey, 144.42 proof, and it smells it.
It smells it, but comparing it to the first 4 that we tried tonight, just on the nose, this blows it out of the water.
Oh,
Like it's
I
so
would,
much.
I would
more
hope so,
complex.
right?
You know, it was only my first sniff that really blasted me with, "Hey, this is going to be
Right.
hot." Now I don't get that at all.
It reminds me of being in a rick house, just on the smell.
Oh,
It's got
absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
it's got the
Yeah.
You can smell the oak, and you can smell a little bit of that mustiness and a little bit of the sweetness, and
Yeah, I mean,
You can
21
almost-
years in a barrel, right? It's
You
going
almost
to be.
like smell the barley in it,
yeah,
like just that farm smell that
Yeah.
you get when you're in a rick house.
Yeah.
oh, it smells
Well,
good.
Yeah. Well, we have to rate this one. So cheers.
Cheers.
Salute.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, man, that's good.
Wow. Wow.
That is really good. Man, complex. Great mouthfeel.
Well, that's not hot at all.
It's not. It
No.
doesn't. It does not even come close to. I do, Frankie.
Wow.
Frankie, I do still have it. I also got your very rare Eagle Rare 17. Well, I was going to wait on that one for
What's the
all 4 of us.
birthday bourbon?
Is Old Forester.
Okay, that's the
Forester,
Old
yeah.
Forester.
Frankie,
Okay.
Frankie actually brought a handshake,
Oh, nice.
and it's sitting right back here, and also a 17-year Eagle Rare.
Oh, cool.
Frankie brought him, left him here, so we'll
Looking
get
forward
on,
to.
Frankie. Yep, I almost pulled that out tonight, but I saw this one, and I figured since we were drinking some low proofs, we'd go high proof on the end. Isn't that so good?
You know,
It's really
earlier I
warm.
said that like these were beginner. We talked about how these were for beginner drinkers.
Mhm.
This is what I want. This
Yeah,
as someone who's getting into bourbon and who has the palate for it, it's not even a comparison.
no, I agree. So last week when I was out in Nashville, I went to Nelson's Greenbrier, and I was sampling some of their stuff, and the bartender just happened to hear me talking to my friend, and I was like, "Yeah, this is really good," and we were asking what the proof was. Is I'm kind of a proof whore, and he's sitting there like, "Oh, that's kind of hot," and I'm like, it's not, but
Right.
and she heard me and brought over one that was I think it was like 132, and she's like, "I don't have any more of this for sale. This is like pretty much the last of the bottle we have," and she gave me a pour of it, and I was like, "Wow, this is good."
And it was Nelson.
Yeah, it was Nelson's. They were out of it.
Is that a distillery, maybe? Oh, yeah. This is really good.
I almost didn't even want to drink it though, just on the nose. This is what I need a candle out of. This is the one.
This one.
Yeah, the shell. This is the one.
I feel like they've gotten a lot closer in soaps than they have in candles.
Right. I
Yeah.
don't know. Soap doesn't taste the same.
It doesn't taste, the same, but it smells better.
Man, you know what? The palate on this is
Oh, man.
just so,
Wait, are you eating candles?
if they taste good.
It tastes good.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, this is good.
rare. Rare character, right? I mean, I'm curious to see. I think Rodney sent me this, so I have to ask him. How many? He'll know how many bottles. If he still has a bottle, right? He'll know how many bottles came out of this. Because when you get up there in those years, right, you're
There's
not getting a lot of
much,
bottles.
Not much. What is rare character? Is
It's-
it a
it's a brand.
distillery?
It's a brand. Rare Characters is they distill their own, don't they? Yes.
Do they?
That's a
Yeah.
Frankie question. I
That's
don't
a
know
Frankie
for sure.
question. Any of these guys' question on here,
Yeah.
right? But that is so good. Well,
Yeah, that is really good.
well, we still got half the one left, right? So, well, gents, it's been a good one.
Had fun.
Thank you, everybody. We're over 400 now. We're searching for 500. We really are. We're thinking of some ways to try to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like and subscribe. I mean, I know we're working on some things. It's sourced. Frankie said it's sourced.
Okay.
But my guess is they source it and then they finish it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
wonderful.
it's very wonderful.
It's good. I do know that I'm glad I bought a bottle of that Buffalo Trace State Pick. So
Well, I'm glad I have one because I have it.
I'm pretty sure I've got the same bottle you do.
NDP, non-distilled.
All right.
You see these guys. These
Yeah.
guys know
They
everything,
know
right?
everything.
Friday. What is it? What does Rich call it? The Friday bottle crack.
I don't claim to know anything.
But I will claim to know that was so good.
Oh yeah.
This is amazing. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was very good. So, well, again, it's been we're just gonna keep rolling on Tuesdays. We're thinking of ways to get to 500, then to 1,000. It puts us in a different place. Frankie, Russ's bottle went out today. Maybe TJ can help us out a little bit, and we're gonna. That's 161 proof.
That's
Yeah,
bigger. Yeah.
my bottle's got like this much left in it. So Frankie took his home. Did you get one? Oh, we got one.
No, it's excellent though.
We got it. We'll
I've had it.
We'll go back. So
Yep.
we appreciate all of you for sure. Again, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for making it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Heath, for taking another hiatus so I can
So
show my pretty face.
vote. No, but we'll be here next. We'll be at the Ashton Anvil next week with Norma. And it was a good one tonight, right?
Yeah, it
so
was.
appreciate you again. We learn every time, but all right. Well, remember, it's not just about the pour, but the bond it creates. Hold on, I keep forgetting. Hold on. We'll start this over. La 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 la. Bloop. I'm the one who ends the stream now, so I forgot
Yes.
about that, right? So I got to hit a button. I said, all right, ready?
Ready.
Waiting on you.
Remember, it's not just about the pours, but the bond it creates. Happy pours.
Thank you for joining, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.